Man United remain keen on red-hot Premier League winger. Michael Olise has been one of Crystal Palace's best players since his move from Reading, and Manchester United are interested. Manchester United are aware of Michael Olise's release clause and have been informed of the conditions of the deal. Olise is drawing interest from United after an amazing season at Crystal Palace. Olise may not be a strategic addition for United, however, due to current talent on the right flank. Manchester United's pursuit of new players in the summer transfer window could mean that the Red Devils oversee the biggest rebuild of any team in the Premier League in the summer. And one such star that they are interested in is Michael Olise, with Fabrizio Romano exclusively telling GiveMeSport that the Red Devils are informed on the youngster's release clause and the conditions of any deal. The Crystal Palace star has been on fire for the Eagles following his return from injury this season, where he missed the first 11 games of the campaign and another 7 due to a hamstring injury through February and March. But even in the 18 games he has played this season, he has managed to grab 10 goals and 5 assists for Palace, putting him onto the radars of some of England's biggest clubs. Michael Olise, Manchester United transfer latest. The winger has been linked to Old Trafford plenty in the past. Olise turned down Chelsea last summer amid the Blues' huge rebuild under Todd Boehly and Mauricio Pochettino, instead signing a new deal with Palace, and whilst he took time to get going due to a hamstring injury, he's more than made up for lost time with 15 goal contributions in just 1,187 minutes of Premier League football, one every 79 minutes of football played. The London-born winger, who Sky Sports pundit Jamie Carragher labelled a superstar earlier this season, has made a name for himself as one of the best young talents in the league with his flair, dribbling and cannon of a left foot putting teams to the sword up and down the division, which is why United are interested. He reportedly has a release clause of £60 million if he was to depart Selhurst Park, and so it remains to be seen whether United bide their time in making a bid by offloading other stars first and foremost before making their move for Olise. Romano, Manchester United, informed on Olise's situation. United are set for a huge rebuild in the summer. Speaking exclusively to GiveMeSport, Romano stated that United are aware of the conditions of the deal surrounding Olise's future, which may have to wait until Erik ten Hag's future is known and a new boss comes in. He said, "Man United want to be there, so United are informed on the release clause and informed on the conditions of the deal. So let's see when they will attack the situation again. The situation will be important to understand what is going to be the plan, because obviously you have to involve the manager if you want to make a proper plan. But at the same time Olise remains a player who is really appreciated at Manchester United, also by people on the scouting team since 1 year ago. United move for Olise may not be money well spent. United already have superb young wingers. A move for Olise may be somewhat nonsensical. Whilst United have struggled on the right flank in recent years with the signings of Jadon Sancho and Antony, there are 2 young stars in their ranks that could be stunted in development in Olise joins. Alejandro Garnacho has been superb for United this season on both flanks, but if Marcus Rashford finds form again on the left, it wouldn't be the wisest move to include Garnacho on the right with Olise failing to garner minutes, especially to the tune of £60 million. Amad Diallo has also thrown a spanner in the works. His recent involvements have seen a last-minute winner versus Liverpool and Wednesday's stunning strike against Newcastle, and so unless Olise is set to be used as a player behind the striker with Bruno Fernandes dropping deeper into the midfield, there is not much sense to be made unless Garnacho features on the left, which could indicate a move away for Rashford. Exclusive, Man United a door open to sign £52 million Raphael Varane replacement. Manchester United are monitoring Leny Yoro ahead of potentially attempting to lure the Lille teenager to Old Trafford. Manchester United are keeping tabs on Leny Yoro's performances after he has become one of the first names on the team sheet at Lille. The Red Devils are waiting to discover whether the teenager is only interested in joining Real Madrid before entertaining lodging a bid. Yoro matches the profile of central defender that Manchester United are looking to recruit when the transfer window reopens. Manchester United are preparing to explore the possibility of being able to lure Lille star Leny Yoro to Old Trafford after plans have been put in place to draft in reinforcements ahead of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's first full season overseeing football operations, GiveMeSport sources have revealed. The INEOS chief executive completed his purchase of a 25% stake in the Red Devils in February, following lengthy negotiations with the Glazer family, and he is looking to make alterations on and off the pitch following the FA Cup final against rivals Manchester City later this month. Erik ten Hag is in danger of being relieved of his duties, with newly appointed technical director Jason Wilcox running the rule over whether the Dutch tactician deserves to remain in the hot seat after failing to secure Champions League qualification, but there will be an opportunity to improve the squad during the summer transfer window. Red Devils playing waiting game before potential Euro swoop. Real Madrid remains alternative destination for teenager. Manchester United have refused to rule out the possibility of offering Yoro a route to the Premier League for the first time in his career, according to GMS sources, but Real Madrid's level of interest could play a pivotal role in deciding whether Ratcliffe tests Lille's resolve with a bid in the coming weeks. It is understood that the Red Devils have set their sights on exploring a move for the 18-year-old, who has made himself one of the first names on the team sheet by racking up 43 appearances in all competitions this season, but they will only up the ante in their pursuit if they are given assurances that he is not only interested in joining the newly crowned La Liga champions. Yoro was initially expected to head to the Bernabeu for a fresh challenge, but there are doubts over whether Real Madrid are willing to meet Lille's £52 million valuation when the transfer window reopens, and that could open the door for Manchester United to make their move as they seek a replacement for Raphael Varane. GMS sources have been informed that the League One outfit's demands for their central defender, who has been described as having potential to do something huge by teammate Remy Cabella, would fit the level of fee the new-look Red Devils hierarchy are willing to fork out for a fresh option at the heart of their backline. Yoro's profile, having become a key member of Lille head coach Paulo Fonseca's squad despite still being in the early stages of his burgeoning career, also matches what Manchester United are looking to add to their squad as they put plans in place ahead of the 2024-25 campaign. Ratcliffe had initial doubts over possibility of Euro deal. Branthwaite, Todibo, and Silva among additional targets. GMS sources have been told that Manchester United did not pinpoint Yoro as their leading target heading into the summer transfer window, as they had serious concerns that it would be impossible to tempt him to Old Trafford despite keeping tabs on his performances in a Lille shirt. The Red Devils' doubts resulted in Everton central defender Gerard Branthwaite, Nice Jean-Claire Todibo and Benfica talent Antonio Silva being earmarked as their most likely additions to the backline, but they have not given up hope of being able to reach an agreement for the teenage Frenchman's arrival. Lille president Olivier Letang insisted that he would not entertain selling Yoro for less than £78 million when admirers were circling during the early stages of 2024, but GMS sources have been made aware that his stance has softened and a significantly lower bid of £51 million would be entertained. Roy Keane gives Erik ten Hag verdict and shares Manchester United transfer warning. Former Man United captain is backing Erik ten Hag to continue as manager at Old Trafford, admitting that he admires his positivity. Roy Keane has admitted that he hopes Erik ten Hag remains in charge of Manchester United beyond the end of this season, but has warned the club needs to sign 4 or 5 world-class players to strengthen the squad. United got back to winning ways on Wednesday night, beating Newcastle United 3-2 at Old Trafford. Kobbie Mainoo, Ahmad and substitute Rasmus Højlund were on target to secure a first win in 4 matches. United produced a much improved performance, inspired by the return of Bruno Fernandes and the brilliance of Ahmad, who submitted another application to start the FA Cup final at Wembley next week. He was excellent on the right wing, offering United something different to what they have been used to this term. Following the full-time whistle, ten Hag addressed United's fans,